fall. I'm tired enough to vanish, too awake to disappear. The whole day happened somewhere, but it never happened. Yeah. There's 1,000 little futures knocking softly at the door, and I can't choose which one to lose by reaching for one more. So I lie beneath the blankets while the afternoon turns blue. If I'm wasting all this time, what was time supposed to do? Would sleep make the room feel different? Would morning know my name? Would I wake up with an answer, or just sunlight on the same? If nothing waits behind me, why does moving feel like blank? World hold still, I can't sort the wreckage while you spin. Every hour changes shape. Before I know where I have been. If I move, what do I ruin? If I stay, what does that prove? If every road takes something, how am I supposed to choose? Half the world is falling, and the other half the only breaks. If I save one side by breaking mine, what exactly did I say? Tell me what it all was for, if the answer never comes. World, hold still. What have I become? Every task becomes a hallway splitting into 20 more. Every thought becomes a hand pressed against another door. I keep trying to begin, but beginning feels too late. Like the future's at the table and it already cleared my plate. Everybody says keep going, like the road explains the pain. But what if all this motion only brings me back again? What if rest is just a circle with a softer kind of floor? What if waking up tomorrow only asks me this was more? World, hold still, I can't sort the wreckage while you spin. Every hour changes shape. Before I know where I have been. If I move, what do I ruin? If I stay, what does that prove? If every road takes something, how am I supposed to choose? I don't know. Would a reset change a thing? I don't know. Would I still wake up as me? What if half the world is burning and the other half is rain? What if putting out the fire only floods another name? What if every broken answer needs another thing to break? What if fixing what I love means losing more than I can take? Would I call that restoration? Would I call the ruin fair? Would the half I kept together know the other half was there? The only way to save it is to watch the rest come down. Was I ever holding anything, or just into my skin. Another gate opening, another fight to win. The banners hang heavy, the sand drinks the red. Every promise I carry was a sword at my neck. I keep building tomorrow, shine to the sun, till the gold starts to blister. The worship waits up. Every dream gets an altar, every altar needs blood. So I kneel to the future while it drinks what I was. Hear the gates unlock, hear the cross on the upper tide. Every expectation wants a body for the show. And I keep volunteering mine because I know Bloodstained arena, I can hear him call my name. Where was blood? Every roll another weapon, every love another chain. I hate the way they watch me, I love it when they cheer. If I ever leave the Coliseum, who the hell am I out there? Bloodstained arena, sand sticking to my skin. I don't know if I'm surviving or just getting good at it. There are mouths in the rafters, there are eyes in the stone. Every voice has a scripture for the man I should own. Be the pillar, be the shelter, be the blade, be the bomb. Keep your hands from the shaking, keep your face looking calm. And the cruelest spectators wear my face in the glass. They know every weak place, every war from the past. I can curse at the kingdom, I can spit at the throne, but the second they cheer me, I forget I'm alone. Maybe I don't want freedom, maybe I just wanna win it. Maybe I hate the Coliseum cause I need to matter in it. Maybe every scar's a ticket, every cheer another hit. Maybe I call this a prison while I'm polishing the bricks. There's no emperor above me with his thumb turned to the dirt. Just 1,000 little judges and the ones I know the worst. I keep asking for an ending, but I tense when curtains fall. So ring the bell again, re-ed, open up the gate. I'm tired, I'm angry, I'm terrified, I'm late, but the crowd is on its feet. And I still know how to play. Bloodstained arena, call my name. I hate every cheer. Don't go. Bloodstained arena, I walk back in any way. Flames going out I would tomorrow like a borrowed crown. Watch the skyline, learning how to drown. Ash in my lungs, but I still breathe. But who's to blame? I've been counting sparks instead of days, waiting for the smoke to clear away. I don't need another miracle. It's the reason not to disappear. Every echo wears another face. If I'm falling, let me land right here. I've been writing elegies in gold, just to keep the winter from my bones. If the sky comes crashing through my hands, I'll still call the wreckage home. Hold me under, don't let go. Heaven's quieter down below. If I'm burning, stay a while. Even embers light the moth. From the morning kills the night. Say my name before I fade. If it's over, let it shine. Leave me glowing one last time. You'll blow up these flames going out in style. Flames going out in style. Ash on the visor, blood on the blade. One more demon, one more grave. Gold on my armor, crack down the side. Still got a heartbeat, still gotta fight. Hell at my back, home in my head. Walk through the fire, climb through the dead. They took my banner, they shattered my shield, but I still got steel and I still won't kneel. Stand up, sword high. One road out and I'm still alive. If the gates won't open, I'll cut my way through. If heaven can't hear me, then hell's going to. I'm coming home through the fire, through the smoke. I'm coming home, even if I walk alone. Let the whole world know I'm not dying down below. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Under fairground lights, you held a wooden rose. I didn't know that night I was watching my whole life unfold. 8 years turn like lanterns, still glowing when they spin. I still find the beginning every time you smile again. You sing and the walls listen, the whole house changes key. Even ordinary silence sounds more like home to me. We stood behind the curtain, close enough to hear, building something sacred before the world could interfere. Honesty in the doorway, courage when it's dark, compassion in the quiet, honor in the heart. And when the weight gets heavy, when love feels more like work, duty isn't chains between us, it's choosing us on purpose. You are my festival, every light waking one by one, every ordinary evening turning gold when the day is done. You are my festival, not just fireworks in the sky. You're the song inside the kitchen, you're the reason that I try when the whole world goes gray, when I've got nothing left. You are my festival. You are my festival. Little raven in the cradle, still learning how to be. All you know is sleep and hunger, but you already changed me. One day life will ask you for more than you can give, and I hope you learn that trying is still a way to win. You don't have to be a hero, you don't have to know the way. Sometimes getting through the hour is enough to call it brave. And I'll do everything I can to leave the old hurt in the past. You deserve a softer inheritance than everything I had. You don't need my answers, you don't need my name, you just need me there beside you when you're learning from the pain. And when you fall, keep reaching. When you're scared, still begin. Trying doesn't promise victory, but trying is still a way. You are my festival, every light waking one by one, every ordinary evening turning gold when the day is done. You are my festival, not just fireworks in the sky. You're the small and still unfolding, you're the reason that I try when the whole world goes gray, when I've got nothing left. You are my festival. You are my festival. There's a red little guardian sleeping over your head, waiting under the window till we all come home again. She barks when somebody sneezes or a silver can breaks free, then drops the ball before us like fetch is destiny. And maybe love is nothing grander than returning when they call. A song, a rose, a curtain, a crib, a dog, a bouncing ball. Maybe heaven isn't distant, maybe this is what it meant. A house full of imperfect people making joy from what we get. So let the whole world thunder, let the years move fast. I'll hold every little moment, even knowing it won't last. You are my festival, every light waking one by one. All the years we haven't lived yet, all the forget what comes next. You are my festival. On festival. You are my festival. On the fairground lights, you held a wooden rose. Now every light I love is waiting for me at home. Garden of teeth where I planted my silence. Watered the roots with obedient violence. Every red flower got fed by a warning. Every black vine learned to reach for the morning. I buried old names where the sunlight felt thin. They came back wearing the shape of my skin. I pulled at the weeds, but the weed pulled apart and showed me their roots wrapped around my heart. Maybe the soil never has to be cleaned. Maybe the rot is what feeds all the green. Maybe what grows isn't wicked or blessed. Only the truth of what will stay suppressed. Garden of wounds, learning how to grow What do you call it when poison makes bloom? When the thing that could kill you starts lighting the room. What do you call it when mercy has thorns? When the hand that protects you is the hand that was worn. Garden of ghosts with their mouth full of weather. All of them asking to live it together. One was my anger, one carries my fear. One sounds like somebody I still almost hear. I gave them no throne, but I gave them a chance. Told them you can exist, but you don't get to steer. The wolf kept his teeth, but it lay by the gate. The fire stayed by without choosing my fate. Now every strange scarlet comes up through the sun. Gold in the branches and blood in the road. Nothing here innocent, nothing here clean. Still I can choose what I harvest from me. Garden of hopes and dreams. edge of summer, kept me reaching when I should have bloomed. You would water me and tell me secrets, sing your little futures to the leaves. And I learned to turn towards your voice, like being loved was something I could repel. But I had no hands to hold you, no mouth that knew your name. You gave me days I wasn't promised, I gave you flowers all the same. Flowers, wake flowers, pretty little witnesses in rows. You were breaking at the table, I could only watch you go. I had petals, you needed saving. I had color, you needed more. You kept me alive beside your sorrow, and I did nothing but grow. When the sickness filled the hallway, I begged my petals to turn white, make themselves into a medicine, make their softness stabilize. When the cupboard started empty, I tried to seed the soil with gold. When the footsteps left forever, I pulled my roots until they tore. Flowers, weak flowers, flowers, weak flowers. All I ever did was bloom, taking sunlight in your room. Now the watering can is rusting by the chair you used to keep. Dust has settled on the window where you sang your dreams to me. Still I open every morning, still I face the empty door, like the body might remember what it was, kept living for. Flowers, wake flowers, dying where you left them bright. You gave everything to keep me, I gave nothing back in time. Now my petals stain the floorboards, now my stem forgets the sun. Please forgive me for being beautiful, when beautiful could save no one. There's an old voice wearing out my mouth, keep it quiet. There's a black shade trying to get out. I built a chapel from the bones of restraint, put gold on the cracks, taught the right how to pray. Every good deed got a lock underneath, every soft word keeps a wolf off the street. I know what blood does when nobody looks, how it learns every curse without reading the book. So I stand at the gate with a flame in my palm, trying to teach old violence a brand new song. I don't need heaven, I just need control. Keep your hands steady. I don't need saving, I need to know. So I keep playing God, keep the flood behind my teeth, keep the halo pulled tight so the horn matter what stops. Seen my reflection with somebody else. Same storm in the eye, same hand on the belt. Same silence that turns every room into law. Same love with the blade and then under his tongue. Maybe the demon is only a name for every old wound I'm too frightened to claim. But if it's only feel, why does it know me so well? Why does it sound like my voice when it talks me through hell? Am I the shepherd? Am I the sheep? Am I the wolf that I bury too deep? Am I protecting or building the cages? This love in my chest or inherited rage? Don't speak. I know I can't hold every darkness back, but I don't know who I am if I loosen my hands. Playing God. I don't want the throne, but I can't let it drop. If the mask keeps buried, then the mask stays. heart. I got 1,000 little futures, all demanding different parts. Every dream became a deadline, every love became a weight. And I'm tired of being grateful for another chance to break. Don't give up, not today. Catch your breath, it's okay. 'Cause you can hate every step. Just take one more. Don't give up. Don't give up. Maybe none of this goes nowhere. Maybe nobody knows my name. Maybe every song stays buried. Maybe all this work won't pay. Maybe I picked the wrong damn mountain. Maybe I missed the starting gun. I don't need you saying I'll make it. I need something I can trust. Don't give up, not today. Catch your breath, it's okay. You can hate every step. Just take one more. Don't give up. Don't give I've worn crowns that felt like anchors, built from bad days, brick by brick. Turned my could into a did it, even when it came out shit. I've been lost, it kept on moving. I've been wrong, and still begun. I don't need to be the whole sky. I just need to find the sun. I wanna give up, I know. God, I wanna stop, I know. Put the whole damn future down. Let somebody else hold the clock, but wanting out ain't walking out, and breaking ain't the end. So if all I've got is one more breath, I spend that breath again. Can't say the ending. Don't know the answer. Fell on your face again. Get up. Need to rest, then rest. You don't know the mountain blood. You don't know the world a win, but you owe yourself tomorrow. So get your ass up and begin. Don't give up, not today. Catch your breath, it's okay. You can hate every step. Just take one more. Don't give up. Don't give up. I got good, that's good, that's no, ain't no blow, ain't no fake, no, don't, that's no, ain't no blow, ain't no fake, no, that's no, I got good at staying long after the spark went dim. Called it discipline, called it locking in. Every word I left felt like a mark on my name, so I fed that fire just to say that I stay. But if I don't want it, why am I still here? Is it giving up or getting honest with fear? Maybe moving on and losing look the same till you stop asking strangers what to call your child.